Don't buy near Intel. Not yet. Not until you understand what near Intel actually means once you're standing in Ohio instead of looking at it on a map from Phoenix. Because this move isn't just trading desert heat for Midwest winters. It's changing your commute, your taxes, your school district, and possibly the resale value of your house you pick under pressure. And the biggest mistake I watch Intel families make is assuming the closest house to the plant is the smartest house to buy. Sometimes it is, often it isn't. I'm Jared West, a realtor here in Columbus, Central Ohio. I live near the Intel site myself, and I help relocating families compare New Albany, Johnstown, Pataskala, Westerville, and the rest of the corridor before they fall in love with a listing photo. Intel is coming. Your family starts before the factory does. Here's the current verified timeline. Fab 1 at Ohio 1 is targeted for completion in 2030, with production starting around 2030 to 2031. And Fab 2 follows in 2032, and Intel has said publicly they're pacing construction to match business demand, not rushing it. And that matters because if your mental picture of this move is still built around 2022 headlines, you're planning around a timeline that no longer exists. Ask yourself 3 questions. When do I actually need to be in Ohio? Is my role permanently tied to Ohio 1, or could I get reassigned? If Intel's schedule slips again, and it already has slipped 2 times already, would I still be glad I own this house? The last one is the only question that matters. Don't buy a house that only works if a corporate timeline goes perfectly. And one more thing worth knowing, Ohio attached clawback terms to Intel's incentive package. The state can require repayment if the plants aren't finished and staffed by a set deadline. That's not a guarantee Intel won't slip again, but it's a real financial reason that the state and Intel both have skin in the game to keep this project moving, not abandon it. Phoenix is sprawling. A 40-minute drive is just Tuesday. Columbus is more compact, but it's also cut up. 30 minutes here can move you into 3 different school districts at 4 different price points. Here's where relocating families get it wrong. They price the commute off a map, not off the actual road at the actual hour they'll be driving it. Construction on the corridor, rural 2 lanes, and Ohio winter weather all change what 12 miles feels like at 6 a.m. in February. Miles measure distance, traffic measures your life. Before you buy, drive the route at your real shift time, not noon on a Saturday when you toured the house. And do it twice. Once on a clear day, once after rain or snow if you can time it. A rural 2 lane that's fine in October can turn into the worst 10 minutes of the day in January. And there's no single best Intel suburb. There's only the best fit for what your household actually values. New Albany, the address closest to the campus, is master planned, newer luxury inventory, trails, amenities. You're paying for the lifestyle, not just the commute. Choose it because you want that life, not because it's the closest dot on the map. Johnstown, more land, newer construction, small town feel on the north side of the corridor. It's growing fast, so don't buy it and expecting it to stay frozen. Pataskala, this is my home community. More house, more land, still connected to the east side, and it is not one market. One pocket feels suburban, another feels rural, another gives you highway access with a completely different daily rhythm. Granville is historic village centered near Denison. Charm has a price tag, and older homes carry more maintenance than newer construction near New Albany. Westerville and Gahanna, you have established neighborhoods, mature trees, better positioning if one spouse works Intel and the other works downtown, Easton, or the airport. The best Intel commute can create the worst commute for your spouse. And that's why I map the whole household, not just the Intel employees drive. Broadly, Central Ohio's home prices run below Phoenix, but a lower purchase price doesn't mean lower cost of ownership. Don't compare the mortgage payment, compare the whole cost of owning it. In Phoenix, you are pricing HVAC age, shade, and pool upkeep. Here, we're pricing the furnace, the roof, the basement, drainage, grading, and how the house handles all 4 seasons, because it has to handle all 4 seasons. Ohio property taxes will also feel different than what you budgeted in Arizona. That's not a scare tactic, it's a line item to plan for because you fall in love with a house. In Phoenix, the inspection protects the buyer. In Ohio, it protects your first winter. If you're looking at anything built before the 1990s, common in Granville, Westerville, and older Pataskala, budget for a sewer scope and a real conversation about the roof's remaining life, not just the 4-point summary. Yes, you'll need a coat. Yes, and a chance of flurries here can mean anything from nothing to a full grocery store run. But the real adjustment isn't the cold, it's the stretch of overcast winter days. In exchange, you get an actual spring, a real fall, and 4 seasons instead of 2. Here's the part buyers miss when they tour in August. A house that looks perfect in August light lives differently in January. Check the driveway slope, ask who plows the road, see if there are sidewalks, look at where snow gets stored. That's not paranoia, that's due diligence. And the zip code sells the house, the boundary decides the routine. A New Albany mailing address does not automatically mean New Albany Plain schools. A Columbus mailing address can sit inside a suburban district. Boundaries shift, verify the assigned school for that specific address and not the neighborhood's reputation. If private school is part of your plan, several relocating families weigh it all alongside the public option. The commute math changes again because now you're routing 2 different directions before Intel factors in at all. Map that first. Rent first if your start date is soft, your Phoenix home hasn't sold, or you've never spent real time here. Buy now if your role is stable, your timeline is set, and you already know which 2 or 3 communities fit you. Renting lowers your commitment, it doesn't remove your risk. I'd rather build your plan 6 months early than rush you into a house 6 days before your first shift. If your Phoenix home hasn't sold yet, ask about bridge financing or a sale contingent offer before you assume renting is your only option. It may not be. If you're relocating from Phoenix for Intel, don't start by scrolling listings, start with a plan. I built an Intel relocation consultation specifically for this, comparing commutes, school boundaries, and communities before you ever tour a house. Call or text me at 740-480-3778 and tell me you're coming from Phoenix for Intel. We'll build your relocation plan before you pick the house. I'm Jared West, realtor here in Columbus, Central Ohio. And when Intel families need someone who actually knows this corridor, they go to Jared.